नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू एसबीआई सिक्योरिटीज मॉर्निंग पॉडकास्ट। इस पॉडकास्ट में हम डिस्कस करेंगे की लेवल्स और बात करेंगे मेन सेक्टर्स के बारे में जो कि फोकस में है। शुरुआत करते हैं ग्लोबल मार्केट अपडेट से। ऑन मंडे द ऑल थ्री मेजर यूएस इंडाइसेस saw a sharp decline in the first half of the session but staged a recovery later in the day, still closing in the red. The rebound followed President Donald Trump's confirmation of a 1 month pause of recently implemented tariffs on Mexico. By the closing bell, the Dow slipped 0.28%, the Nasdaq dropped 0.84%, and the S&P 500 declined 0.76%. For the S&P 500, the 6010 to 5990 zone remains a key immediate support. Since the last couple of trading sessions, the Brent oil has been oscillating in the zone of 77.19 to $74.91 level. Going ahead, any sustainable move below the level of $74.90 will lead to a sharp correction up to the $73.50 level. The US dollar index marked a high of 109.88 on Monday and thereafter witnessed a sharp correction and ended the session with a minor loss of 0.07%. Going ahead, the zone of 108.30 to 108.10 will act as an immediate support for the index. Now, talking about Nifty's view, due to weak global cues, the benchmark index Nifty opened Monday's session with a gap down. However, it soon witnessed a minor pullback and traded within a narrow 160-point range, which was the lowest intraday range since January 16. Notably, despite the weak opening, the index managed to close above its 20-day EMA. आगे चल के 23,470 टू 23,500 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए क्रूशियल हर्डल का काम करेगा। अगर इंडेक्स 23,500 लेवल के ऊपर सस्टेन करता है तो हम एक शार्प पुलबैक रैली देख सकते हैं जो शॉर्ट टर्म में 23,650 लेवल तक जा सकती है और उसके बाद 23,800 लेवल तक। नीचे की तरफ 23,260 टू 23,230 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट सपोर्ट का काम करेगा। On the derivatives front, the February futures dipped by 0.48%, while the combined open interest for the current, next, and far series also dipped by 1.36%, which indicates an overall long unwinding. The 23,400 strike has a significant call open interest, followed by the 23,500 strike. On the put side, the 23,300 has a substantial open interest, followed by the 23,200 strike. For the weekly series, OI-PCR is at 0.74, while for the February monthly series, OI-PCR is at 1.12. Now, talking about Bank Nifty also witnessed a gap down opening and ended the session on a negative note. However, it has witnessed a minor pullback from the lower levels. आगे चल के 49,400 टू 49,500 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट हर्डल का काम करेगा। नीचे की तरफ 48,950 टू 48,900 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए क्रूशियल सपोर्ट का काम करेगा। Talking about Sensex view, the benchmark index Sensex also traded in a narrow range of 504 points. It ended the session with a loss of 0.41%. आगे चल के 77,500 टू 77,600 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट हर्डल का काम करेगा। नीचे की तरफ 76,800 टू 76,700 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए क्रूशियल सपोर्ट का काम करेगा। On the derivative front, the weekly futures dipped by 0.36% and the open interest of the current series also surged by nearly 9%. The 77,200 strike has a significant call open interest, followed by the 77,500 strike. On the put side, the 77,000 has a substantial open interest, followed by the 76,800 strike. For the weekly series, OI-PCR is at 0.95. Now, talking about the key market indicators, the volatility index India VIX surged by nearly 2%. However, it is still trading below its short and long-term moving averages. This indicates that the overall market volatility has decreased significantly after a union budget. The advanced decline ratio largely tilted in the favor of decliners. If we talk about the key sectors, technically Nifty Financial Services, Nifty Auto and Nifty Private Bank are likely to outperform in the short term. Talking about the FI/DI data, the FI is sold to the tune of 3,958 crores, while the DI is bought to the tune of 2,708 crore. The FI's long-short ratio for index futures is at 10.48, as on a net basis they sold 9,865 index futures. That's a wrap of today's edition of podcast. Thank you for listening. Do tune in tomorrow for more such market updates and insights.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.